Today, where we are in the process. يعني نحن بكعب الكيرف وبدنا نبلش نطلع. Now we are rethinking our business model. Now we are rethinking شو لازم نعمل to survive first step. Then to continue on surviving in phase 2, then to strive in the next phases to come and to stay in business. So we have to rethink, we have to reinvent, and all of our objective is to reopen on our good feet, reopen in a what we call a commercial profitable enterprise that works. This is our definition of business and action coach. So a bit about me before we start. Previously, I was the director of consulting at PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers. I spent with them 12 years before I moved to the industry, the other side of the spectrum, where I headed the project management office at 2 banks in Lebanon. They were my clients at PwC, and I had positions with them to help them establish the project management office. Then in 2015, I discovered Action Coach, and I bought the franchise to operate in Lebanon and the Levant under Action Coach franchise. With Action Coach, I'm a certified business coach. I coach small to medium businesses. I coach them for profit. I coach them to grow. Areas of business growth plan, sales, marketing, finance, team. So this is where we fix the business owner so that the business owner can fix the business and grow the business later on without being dependent on us. Then I moved also, and I acquired a global certificate from the John Maxwell team. With the John Maxwell team, I became a leadership coach, speaker, and trainer in matters of leadership. This guy, John Maxwell, at the age of 72 now, he wrote around 107 books on leadership. So when it comes to leadership, he's the guru. When it comes to sales, Jeffrey Gitomer is the sales guru. So I've acquired also a sales advisory certificate from Gitomer Sales Academy because I was doing sales also coaching. So why not getting the best? I always believe that if you want something, get it from the best. You know, the iceberg of who you are at the top, it's what people see who you are, but at the bottom is the accumulated knowledge, your family, your friends, your school, your teachers, your coaches. So I believe تحت iceberg, what matters most in what we call the equation B times do equals have. So who you are is the B, who you are is that iceberg below the level of water where you accumulate that knowledge and experience. Recently, I finished 2 projects actually during the Corona because I had many clients before, October and Corona, and I found time now to grow myself. Yani what I preach now, I had to practice. So I launched into 2 projects. One of them is Marshall Goldsmith, One of them is Marshall Goldsmith, where I became an executive coach with Marshall Goldsmith. An executive coach sits with the CEOs, CXOs of this world, general managers, and help them grow in specific growth areas. So we work here with the corporate world, not the small to medium businesses, but with bigger companies to help the leadership grow by receiving feedback and feed forward from their stakeholders. This is why it is called stakeholder-centered coaching with the John Maxwell team. I'm also a teacher at the American University of Beirut. I'm a biker, I'm a tennis coach for my kids, I'm a photographer, and this is about me. Let's dig into, if you have any question, guys, just pitch in, unmute yourself, and we are able to manage 6 participants. So let's make it interactive. So the 9 to-dos for me that I have compiled for you for a great restart, because countries are reopening. Lebanon is reducing the lockdown measures. Okay, so we need to be prepared on an individual level, at a business leader level, and probably at an executive employee level. So this is where we need to re-educate ourselves, re-educate our team, and prepare for the curve. So we need to not forget the local rules of the game, like Mifrid Mijwiz, like what can we operate, what will be open next month, what will not be open next month. شو النيدز تبعنا locally عكس النيدز الموجودين بغير بلدان. نحن we had no problem in creating, you know, the masks and the gels and the sanitary products where other countries struggled. So every country has unique, specific lockdown measures and rules of the game to operate. هلا إذا أنتو I have a football academy. Till now we cannot open the football academy because every sports activity بعد ما طلع فيها قرار إنه ترجع تفتح. So the rules of the game depends on how you are going to reopen when this is done. You need to have common sense, of course, and your priorities, you know, put in a pipeline. If I may ask, by raise of hand, how many of you have a written plan for the next 3 months? A documented, streetwise, simple plan, the things you need to do to survive. Do you have it written somewhere? No. Okay. Yeah. So no. Okay. I'm sure you don't have, because although we have all the time to do this, to plan, we don't put it on paper. And this is where we fail. The second project I mentioned, and during this coronavirus, I had the opportunity to get certified as a Marshall Goldsmith executive coach and to launch my long due project, which is an online self-paced learning platform called Good Session. So it's an opportunity when you have time at your hands. This is where you need to plan to grow. There's a saying, when there's a storm, fishermen fix their nets. يعني وقت يكون في storm ومشاكل, it's time to fix our internal cuisine, to do things properly for the reopening, okay, when the storm بتروح. So Renda says you have a monthly plan, which is excellent. And then you need to make all the measures. يعني إذا عندكم walk-in customers or you go to customers, you have to adopt the clean and screen process يلي رح يعطوا confidence لغير clients يجوا لعندكم. يعني ممنوع سبينس تنقول وقت تفوتوا عند سبينس بلش بتانل for sanitizing now ويعطيكم gloves وماسك وواحد يرش لكم على ايديكم بعد جمعتين كله هيدا اختفى. Why? So you need to cater for this. How many times you walked into a retail outlet وقال لكم سوري ما فيكم تفوتوا اذا مش لابسين ماسك وبيعطوكم ماسك. هلا بيعطوكم ماسك او بيبيعوكم اياه ب 1000 ليره one of the supermarkets فت عليه. This is excellent. بس يبيعوكم ماسك 5000. This is where you are getting it wrong. Okay, it's not the time to make a micro profit. ماسك 5000 ليره لانه مش لابس ماسك. وش بيتك تعطيه ماسك for free. إذا فايت لعندك walk-in customer. People must see and feel that you are taking all the measures to operate a business as usual. They need to see this. You have to be flexible. إذا ما كنت تعمل delivery لازم هلا تعمل delivery. إذا ما كنت تعمل small orders أو ما كنت تقبل small projects, now probably is the time to accept these, because you have the time, you have the luxury, and you don't have the luxury of cash flow. أنا قبل ما كنت آخذ one-on-one coaching client إذا أنا ما عجبني الكلاينت, because I had a full funnel of customers. Now I'm giving sometimes free coaching sessions. Why? Because I'm becoming flexible. I'm also becoming flexible in my monthly rate, in my fees. So you have to think flexibility. ما فيك تكون عم تشتغل بعالم الاير كونديشنينج وبيفوت لعندك شخص بده يشتري اير كونديشن جديد لانه انتزع الاير كونديشن عنده بالبيت مثل ما صار معي تقول له كاش ودولار. This is not flexibility. The moment that this is all over, your customers, your followers will remember how you treated them. Keep this in mind. To do number two, you have to rebuild your team. If you have a team, if it's 1 or 2 or 100 team members, you have to prepare your team. You have to rebuild the team, because في كتير منكم اضطروا يودوا، في من موظفين، في منكم قللوا عدد الموظفين، في منهم عملوا shifts MWF أو TTH أو قبل الظهر وبعد الظهر. Now is the time to re-give them the confidence they need, because وقت يمشي الحال رح يروحوا يفتشوا غير محل على غير jobs بمحلات كانوا flexible أكتر مع الامبلويز تبعهم. So you have to be flexible in the hours, in work at home ability. Why not? If they can work remotely at home, why bringing them? ليش نعرضهم ونعرض our customers? There are many controls that you can put in place to manage their time virtually. Okay? لكن كورونا اجت سرعت هالعمليه ل 20 سنه لقدام. Technology savvy businesses عرفوا هالشيء وركبوا الموجه. البزنسز يلي ما بيهمهم كثير to adopt the technology means now are struggling. Have a community and communicate all the time with your team members. Tell them what is happening and what's not happening. Revisit your protocols, your procedures. What worked before probably might not work now due to your business model and the change in your business model. So now is the time to revisit your standards, policies, procedures, and protocols. Keep in mind that productivity may take time. تعودنا كلنا على الحياة الرايقة. أنا قلت لهم عندي بالعائلة إنه this is how our parents بال60s وال70s used to live. Slow pace. ويمكن this is a good thing to revisit our fast pace اللي كنا عايشين فيه قبل. So expect the productivity to take time, but you will have to be on top of this. You have to be planning, rethinking to reopen. Everyone is new again. It's an interesting mindset to reset and to give everybody a new chance once you are rebuilding your team. To do number 3, renew with deals for days. Deals for different target audiences. يمكن قبل الكورونا we were targeting a specific niche وما بدنا نشتغل إلا معهم. يمكن هلا صار قادرين نوصل على غير نيش. أنا كان التارجت ماركت تبعي Lebanon in the one-on-one coaching and the group coaching and the training. Now with the goodsession.me I have a different target audience موجود بالسعودية، بقطر، بالرياض, in Europe maybe. So change those deals to accommodate those different target audiences. أنا اللي بده يدفع لي $1 إذا بده ياخذ معي coaching virtually وقاعد بدبي شيء، واللي بده بلبنان يعمل معي coaching رح سعر له على 1500 واخذ منه لبناني وتشيك، ما رح اطلب منه كاش. So have those different deals for different target audiences. Now is the time to rethink of your 20% of customers that generates 80% of your revenue. Your VIP, your top customers. The Pareto 80-20 rule. Now is the time to classify who's your A customer. You're awesome. Who's your B customer? Your basic customers. C customers you can deal with. And D customers. So A, B, C, D. D4 should be dead customers. So now is the time to reclassify your customers and to reposition your offerings, your services, your communication with A and B. Okay? The first responders, the existing customers, and now is the time to have those deals, to let them try you before they buy. So try before they buy strategy in marketing. Now is the time to do it. قبل ما كنا عايزين كيف عندنا pipeline of suspects and prospects and leads, but now we don't have. Now is the time to try us before they buy us. And this is what I've been doing. I've been giving free coaching sessions just for people to try what coaching is all about. This is where, if you are in any industry, you tell them, try us if you can afford it, if your service is not physical or you're not selling a product, etc. Even if you are in the automotive industry, some of the automotive companies that I work with have changed their operating model. صاروا بيجيبوا السيارة لعند الزبون هلا for a weekend or 2 days of شو بيسموه test drive. حتى بيجي الجراج هلا صار لعندك بيعمل لك المينتنس بالبيت. If booking.com are changing their business model, booking.com تأثروا كلهم بالتوريزم. This is أكثر سيكتور تأثر لأنه ما في طيران وما في هوتيلز etc. So booking.com are now providing virtual tours that you can buy. اجاني على Mother's Day الأمريكاني إنه gift your mother a virtual tour to Sri Lanka, for example. Live cooking by Sri Lankan food. So this is the time for disruption. This is the time to change your operating model. And this is the time to invite your prospects and suspects and customers and leads to try you before they buy from you. I hope you are taking notes. And if one or two ideas, yeah, thank you, Renda, for liking the idea. So if you like an idea, just write it down. And because I'm going to ask you at the end to do something with these ideas. Okay, so write the ideas that make sense to you in your business, and let's discuss them later on. Have deals, okay, all month long. Every week, have a deal. Now is the time to make deals, okay? Deals, I mean campaigns, marketing campaigns. Buy one, get one, 50% on your next purchase, access to 1 month for free, etc. To do number 4, announce your reopening. Don't assume people know that you reopened, okay? Build up excitement in your marketing, in your communication, in your social media, in your email drip campaigns, in your marketing funnels, in your video marketing funnels, because now video is the trend, okay? So build up excitement of you reopening, even if you reopened like 3 months ago or 2 months ago, okay? Build that and let people know that you are reopening. في الحلاق الرجالي تبع اولادي بالكورونا اول فتره كان عم يجي على البيوت يقص لابس كانه طالع من تشيرنوبيل كله هو والاسيستنت تبعه وبيجي على البيوت بيقص. هيدا الحلاق بالاشرفيه اللي كان ياخذ موعد تاخذ موعد عنده قبل بجمعه هلا صار عم يجي على البيوت. هلا وقت رجع فتحوا الحلاقين وخلوهم يفتحوا بالدوله طنطن الدنيا. سوشيال ميديا بيكتشرز وي ار سيف عم بيطهر جايب بويكر عم بيرشه. Okay, build this and announce every step of the way of your reopening. Announce it to your team members. Announce every deal. Okay, now is the time to over communicate. حتى لو بده يقولوا لكم انه you are very aggressive in your marketing campaign and probably you might have in your database people who are unsubscribing from your database, your newsletters. Do it. Announce when will you opening. حتى إذا بدكم cut هيدا اعملوا ceremony and cut the ribbon that you are reopening. Whatever it is, announce it. 5, redo your celebrations. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. Oprah Winfrey. So ribbon cutting, as I mentioned, celebrate surviving, celebrate your team, celebrate your customers, celebrate your community, and make it memorable and newsworthy, okay? 6, rerun your numbers. Every business plan, every financial forecast, every P&L, every cash flow projection doesn't make sense anymore. So you have to revisit your numbers, revisit your target numbers, revisit. In Action Coach, we have the 5 ways to generate profit model, where you start building your numbers from the number of leads, your conversion rate, your average dollar sale, your number of transactions, and your profit margins. And the model integrates in a compounded effect to generate profits. All my clients now are revisiting this because the target كانوا حاطينه يمكن to generate 2,000 leads per quarter. Okay, now this goal probably doesn't make sense anymore. Okay, unless you are in the food business or unless you are in the burger business of this world. So, or the medical, paramedical and medical. So, Randa, excellent. So numbers, if you need the templates, I can provide you with the templates to revisit your numbers, your budgets, your profit budget, not your cost and expense budgets, and the 5 ways to increase profits. So every decision right now either makes or will cost you something. Either it will make you a profit or revenue or will cost you something. Is it the time to stop your marketing efforts? No. في capital control, في limits على الcards payments. You cannot boost a campaign on social media. Yes, but don't stop. Minimize what you can manage. أنا عندي 4-5 كروت I'm now juggling around with. I'm paying subscriptions, I'm boosting posts, but قلت إنه ما لازم يوقف الماركتينج. Why? Because this is where you are building your network, rebuilding your network, rebuilding your database, so that when you reopen, ما خسرت كل النتورك تبعك. More often, not less often. So more often you have to revisit your numbers لأنه في كتير uncertainties moving around. Now you have to revisit your break-even analysis if you know how to do it. It's very easy to do. أنا بسأل الcustomers تبعي مثلا, what's your contribution margin? You know what is a contribution margin? Contribution margin is where you divide your gross profit by your total sales and you multiply بيطلع لنا ratio. مثلا 0.7 ratio. بسألوا للcustomer تبعي, what does 0.7 means? ما بيعرف. It means every dollar that you generate from this business, there is 70 cents that are contributing to your overheads. 70 cents is a good, 70% is a good number to contribute to your overheads. This is why it is called the contribution margin. And after you divide it, you subtract the overheads, the remaining contribution margin will contribute to your profits. And هون بنحط التارجتس تبع البريك even per month, per week, per day even, وبنوزع التارجتس على كل التيم. Can you write the question? What question? Your contribution margin. So you need to do this. You need to make the break even and the profit break even. يعني ما بيكفي أعمل break even تكيد, بدي أعمل profit break even. يعني قد إيه بدي بيع بالجمعة تأعمل profit $5,000 بالجمعة. Okay, so you need to know this. And now is the time to use money wisely. قبل كنا نصرف بالبزنس لأنه cash flow تبعنا يمكن كان يسمح. Now you have to use that money wisely. More cash on hand is still suggested. So if you can get this loan يلي that the bank offered you, هلا أكيد ما في بنوك بلبنان عم تعطي, بس يمكن you have a good relationship with your bank. Still that pending file كانوا بدهم يفتحوا لكم فيه overdraft, يمكن اليوم فيك تدفع له لأنه cash on hand now in the crisis is still a good idea. 7, rethink your marketing and sales. Brad Sugars, the founder of Action Coach, said, the world has changed. People's motivations and decisions making has changed. And so should your marketing message and sales strategies. These also should change. هلا العالم يمكن صارت البرايورتي تبعها تزرع بندورة وخيار. So now is the time probably to invest in selling, I don't know, القصب اللي بتربط فيه البندورة والخيار. Okay, so different priorities for different motivations and decisions for people. So your role as a business owner, as an executive, as a general manager, is to help and educate more than making the benefit out of your marketing, more of generating leads and converting and selling. Okay, so help, educate, provide value, provide value, provide value, provide value, and sales will follow eventually. Remember, fear and worry. People have fear now and they are worried, so you need to tackle this area. More steps, and it may take now longer if you do the marketing and the sales حتى بطريقة صعبة. يعني هلا إذا أنا بدي أروح أنطر بالدور لاشتري شغله لانه في هالمجز المحطوطين، بينما غير الكومبيتيشن تبع محل ما بروح بشتري قادرين يعملوا معي مثلا booking for a meeting and they are managing their time properly، رح اروح على المحل يلي رح ياخذ معي وقت اقل تاشتري منه. More video, especially testimonials. If you don't have video testimonials in your business عم بتضيعوا كثير عليكم. Okay, video written testimonials are good, but video testimonials حتى السوشيال ميديا algorithms هلا بيعتمدوا على فيديو. So إذا بتحطوا فيديو بوست بتشوفوا اللايكس والكومنتس أكثر بكثير من الستيل images ومن التكست. So do videos. Even if you have a still image, use like Adobe Spark. It's a free tool where you build a video from still images and have your message delivered on social media. Customer centric. Now is the time. هلا الوقت يلي أنا بدي تلفن يرد علي حدا وأكثر من غير وقت. ممنوع تلفن ما لقي حدا يرد علي أكثر من مرة. يعني تلفنت سوري عم أقول أسامي بس كان بدي أغير اي سي وواحد من الاي سيات منزوع. تلفنت لخوري هوم ما حدا رد، تلفنت لعبد طحان ما حدا رد، تلفنت لاغا ساركسيان ما حدا بيرد. رايت؟ سو شو رح اروح اعمل؟ رح شوف اول محل ببيع اي سيات فوت لعنده اشتري منه. Now people have questions. كيف تقبضوا؟ بتاخذوا تشيك، بتاخذوا لبناني، بتاخذوا كاش. So be customer centric now. Have your operation. If banks like Bank Biblos operated, their call center operated على جمعة, all the call center agents كانوا ببيوتهم were handling like 6,000 calls a day, you can do it in a small business. Rebuild your database and your relationships. هلا الوقت تفتحوا MailChimp إذا عندكم MailChimp أو any other CRM or database وتمحوا الشخص يلي بعمره ما فتح ايميل بعتوا له اياه، او الشخص يلي عمل unsubscribe، او you know there's a saying by Jeffrey Gitomer بتقول relationships are the rock paper scissors of business. You know the game rock paper scissors. الروك كنا نلعبها نحن وصغار، الروك بتاكل السيزرز بياكل الورقه والورقه بتربح على الروك. الريليشن شيب بالبزنس بيربحوا على كل شيء. You check my chat box. Yes. Relationship is where you have a network of people that you are giving value to. مش بعرف كتير ناس بس لمجرد أعرف ناس. أنا عم بعرف ناس، عم كبر النتورك تبعي، عم كبر الداتابيس تبعي of followers, of people who I can add value to. Okay? And the more you build the relationships now, the more you revisit your database now, excuse the dog, it will make sense next when you reopen. 8. Rethank everybody. عملت فيديو صغير أنا أخذ كتير reviews على social media where I thanked caregivers, I thanked the army, I thanked nurses, etc. Right? So help and educate more than the benefit, as we said. Okay, this is wrong. This is a wrong slide. Sorry. So rethank your customers. أكيد أول شيء يلي بقيوا معك loyal. your team for sure يلي بقي معك عم يقبض على اللبناني ويمكن عم ياخذ نص معاش ويمكن ما عم ياخذ معاش. Thank them every day لأنهم مطولين بالهم عليكم. من الميت عندكم بالبيت للناطور الموجود كان يحول دولار لأهله بمصر، صار هلا عم بدال ال 200 دولار صار يمكن ما عم يطلعوا له 50 دولار او عم بحكي حيلا شيء. your suppliers يلي بوقفوا معكم اوكي وما قالوا لكم لا كاش ودولار او ايه على سعر السوق. This is something I really hate. وقت بيجي واحد بيقول لي يا كاش دولار يا تشيك بتزيد عليه 30% دولار يا اذا لبناني على سعر السوق. خلص ما بدي اتعامل معك بقى. اذا انت هالقد opportunistic ما بدي اتعامل معك. Why don't you cut or meet me halfway بسعر اللبناني? Why don't you show me this apathy and you know انه عم فكر معك انا. Because you will lose this customer, you will lose this client for sure. وقت يرجع الدولار يصير ب 3000 وين ما كان مثله مثل سعر البنك. Thank media, thank your accountant, okay? Send them handwritten notes if you would like for your customers and your fellow business owners. Now, this is the path your business usually follows in a crisis. And in this crisis, you have to decide right now. It's like the curve of grief, you know, the curve of grief where مثلا حدا بيموت بالعائلة، حدا بيطلع له مرض، بتنزل الكيرف اخر شيء we accept وبنطلع وبنتقبل. It's the same thing here. So here this is where بمارش April بلش اللوك داون، اوكي، سيلز دروب للزيرو، بلشنا نغير بالبزنس موديل. Some of us يلي ما قدروا يغيروا بالبزنس موديل will close eventually. Okay, if you will not adapt you will close. Okay, unless you are selling التون والfood in your food industry or you are the biker of this world. So هلا في كاش فلو تشالنجز رح نمرق فيهم بعد السرفايفنج. هلا اكيد مرقين بالكاش فلو problems بس the challenge is to keep the cash flow going. هالجاب صغيره بالكاش فلو so it makes sense تعملوا business cash only business but not all the time. okay, بس هيدي هون التشالنج الاساسيه your cash flow so that coming October, November, December, we are back to business as usual. We are thriving, okay, and we are, you know, المطارات فتحت والكلاينتس كلهم رجعوا وكله عنده الباينج إذا بدكم باور وقادر نرجع نشتغل معه. So now is the time in to-do number 9 to rewrite your plan. Before اول انا من 3 اشهر عملت a similar webinar اوكي وقلت لهم انه you need to have a 90-day game plan to survive. وقفنا على السرفايف because this is يعني in a crisis mode you need to survive. Now you need to have another 90-day plan for you to thrive. يعني نحن بدنا نعمل للبينك اذا بدكم والاخضر phases. Reopening will be hard than closing. You cannot afford the simplest mistake when you reopen. العالم كلها على أعصابها. الكلاينت صار بدقق بأقل شغلة. إذا بنغلط بحيالله customer experience رح تنطن الدنيا على السوشيال ميديا. So you cannot afford those simple mistakes. So put a plan, put it in writing, rethink the plan, share it with your team members, share it with your family, discuss it with the fellow business owners, okay, and revisit it on a daily basis. And here we have to think, I hate this, but بدل ما أقول think negative as well as positive, حطيت think contingencies as well as positive. We have to think positive, but we have to think all kind of contingencies. لأنه ما بنعرف كل جمعة شو عم بيصير. So it's an if then else game. You know, if you are in the risk assessment world, إذا تعرفوا شوية risk management, it's all about what can go wrong and what will we be doing about it to limit or to minimize the impact and the probability of this risk. So you have to rethink of those. If this happened, what shall I do? Am I ready to handle it? So a plan to survive if you are still at the bottom, and كتير منا بعدهم هلا surviving ويمكن ما نطلع منها. And another plan that is totally different with different numbers, with different strategies على صعيد الماركتينج والفاينانس والتيم والاوبريتنج موديل والسيلز والسوشيال ميديا وكله to drive and to eventually thrive. It could be a simple one-page plan like the one I do with my customers. هيدا بنعمله على اكسل، نرجع بنطبعه at A0 size وبعلق لهم اياه بوجههم بالمكتب لانه رح يضلوا focused على their goals. So week 1, week 2, week 3, okay, 90 days, 13 weeks. شو هن الجولز وشو هن الاكتيفيتيز that we will do to help us reach those goals. And these goals are SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Increase customer conversion by 10%. What needs to be done to increase the customer conversions? هلا عنا إياها 2%. شو لازم نعمل for the next 90 days to increase this conversion rate؟ يعني من أصل 100 رح نحكي معهم 10 رح يشتروا. We need to revisit the sales process. We need to prepare a survey, send the survey, do social media engagements, etc., etc. It could be as simple as this. Don't overcomplicate your 90-day plan. So to have a great restart, okay, بالlockdown كان همنا الفاميلي والبيرسونال كير وكيف نربي لحيتنا وكيف نوعى ويكون عندنا purpose ونقوم من التخت. How to manage our personal finances, how to think positive and change our mindset, lack of energy at the personal level. بالlockdown at the business level كان عندنا مشكلة to look after our staff, finances, shall we close, shall we open, shall we suspend, shall we revoke a project, etc. كان بدنا assistance من ناس وكنا عم نرجع ندق بالسيفنجز تبع البزنس اذا كان عندنا سيفنجز etc. بالفيز 2 training هون at the personal level. Are you improving your skills؟ انا تعلمت مارشال جولدسميث وتعلمت كذا شغله وكتبت وصورت 10 courses وحطيتهم على goodsession.me. By learning you will teach and by teaching you will learn. So I improved my skills. I'm sharper now to operate efficiently after in my practice, in my coaching practice after Corona. Are you? Are your team skills audited? عم تاخدوا online courses? عم تاخدوا coaching? Self-management? Are you reading a book about improving yourself? About planning, about time management, about growth, about finance, about marketing? على صعيد البزنس بالphase 2 the vision, the mission was revisited, the products and services were reviewed. في products ما بقى نجيب منهم، ما بقى نبيع منهم، غيرنا بالmarketing strategies. The moment that the lockdown date end date will be announced, okay, هون بدنا نبلش مثل بالسبورت نبلش نحمي حالنا، okay، تنعمل هالسبرنت بالphase 4. So هون على level of the personal level you need to revisit your default diary اللي أنا بشتغلها مع الكاستمرز تبعي وبنحط weekly diary for us to be efficient as a person. So now is the time been warming up to revisit the diary, to change our mindset, to become more positive, to prepare mentally for the sprint phase, okay. على صعيد البزنس some staff will return. يمكن كنتوا وقفتوا تعطون معاشات ورجعتوا فتحتوا مثل عنا بالفوتبول اكاديمي اللي عندي اياها انا كمان. when we reopen رح نرجع نبعث ورا كل الكوتشز والمانجمنت اللي بقي منهم واللي ما سافر واللي بعده بلبنان، رح نقول لهم يلا رجعنا نحن فتحنا. This is where you ramp up your marketing. This is where you rework your differentiating factor, your unique value proposition, and where you look for the opportunities يلي تغيروا واللي طلعوا جديد واللي ما كانوا. لوك داون ends بدنا نعمل سبرنت، بده يكون عندنا level of energy مش طبيعي، بده يكون عندنا clarity and focus and commitment and ownership for above the line, I'll call them these, okay, for ourselves as a leader. At the level of the business, we need to lead from the front. ما بقى فينا هلا بالسبرنت نكون قاعدين بالبيت وعم نطلع على السي سي تي في اذا الشباب عم يشتغلوا، او رايحين على البوت تبعنا، او عم نروح نتصيد بالجبل وهن عم يشتغلوا. قبل كان ماشي البزنس happy path. Now it's not. Now you have to lead from front. بدنا نحط الماكسيمم effort بالبزنس. And you need to let your team know هالeffort المطلوب منه. Refocus on existing customers, new marketing strategies, new marketing campaigns, and test and measure everything you do now. Because اليوم عملنا ريست. إذا كنا بنعرف بشركة الأوتوموتيف اللي كنت عامل لها كوتشنج إنه كان الافريج conversion rate تبعهم 9.2% blended على كل السيلز بيبل، هلا بطل 9.2%. So now we need to retest our KPIs and to measure again. We'll compete and grow. Consistency, balance, and fun. نرجع as a personal level ونرجع business as usual at the business level. Continuous improvement, systems and processes, new versions, growth plans revisited, optimizing our marketing strategy and budget and campaigns, and having a profitable commercial enterprise that works without you. To finish up, I hope you've taken 3 to 5 ideas that I've shared with you, okay? Put them on an action plan, develop those ideas into action steps, okay, today, and have your 90-day survive and thrive plan in writing. If you need, share this with me. Yani share your 90-day plan with me, okay? So I can challenge it, I can comment, I can provide you with assistance if you want. We will do a Zoom one-on-one call. I will do this for you, okay? But have it written, think on paper. So this is it. I hope هيك طلع معكم one or two ideas. If you would like to share, please do. What هيك a blinding flash and aha moment اليوم قدرت أنا to contribute to you.
Okay, I'm gonna share something that I really liked. موضوع celebration. It's about emphasizing your presence in a certain way, and the mindset of the people need positive energy in any way. So whenever you're celebrating about something, they're gonna make a fuss, and you're gonna transform this positive energy from you to them. So that's a really nice approach to use. Can you repeat, please, the contribution margin equation? You said gross profit divided by?
Total revenue.
Total revenue, okay.
For a specific period.
Okay.
I have a course.
And I have a question regarding the 90.
Guys, I have, if you go goodsession.me, okay, my learning platform, you can apply a promo code and get any course for free. The first course for free. The promo code is first course on me. Let me write it. So this is the promo code. Go to goodsession.me. Okay. I lost my mouse for some reason. and في ملك إذا بدك finance for business owners course. It costs $60.
Yes.
Add it to the cart.
Okay.
على التشيك اوت حطي برومو كود
Okay.
course on me بصير for free.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay. So, any ideas, any new ideas that you will go and implement tomorrow in your business? No? Okay, guys, thank you very much for attending. If you need anything from your coach, that's me, please contact me. I'm available everywhere on social media. I'll be happy to help. Okay, so ready to serve is my motto. If you see it on social media also, I'm here to help you.
Thank you. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you for your time.
Thank you all.